Oh, the Empire by this is Rampant, and welcome back to my Antigonic Kingdom campaign for the Imperium Surrectum mod for Rome Remastered, where we're going to continue left off from last time with our invasion of Sicily, where right now we're trying to fight Syracuse outside of this city right here, Camarina, where at the moment we fought off one army. Now we have to try and fight off another army, where at the moment this one only has, it looks like, what's this? This is just, that is a missile unit. I think it's a javelin missile unit, technically. But they have a bit of infantry, their general's bodyguard, and one other cav unit. This is a melee cav unit, though, at least, so it's not going to be trying to run away from me. I'm beat up pretty heavily, but we still outnumber them, so I think we should be okay here. I am going to have to desperately send reinforcements over here as soon as possible. As long as we win this fight, I'll be able to take the city, use it as a base of operations for right now until we can get reinforcements. Because what I'm going to start doing, especially now that we have like the elite units that we have available in Athens, I'm just going to start mass producing those guys and send them over this way. Because I want to have it so that I can have those units. They will be harder to retrain out in the front lines, but I think it's more important that I just get something over here because of how much damage we took. Like, if I don't lose a single unit card for this fight, I am going to be surprised because some of my guys are really low. I'm going to make sure that they come to me. I have a decent amount of my archers still, which is good. I've still got some of my infantry is still really holding out really nicely. Some of them are not. I'm going to try and have the guys that are badly damaged stay back and just kind of ignore the enemy for right now.
Today is a good day to die, but better still to live and remember brave deeds
so
done well.
Yeah, so start deployment. So we're going to do, like, this guy is 2. I don't want to use you at all. Honestly, the only cav unit I want to use is, like, the guys in yellow. Anybody in red, I don't really want to use. So we're going to go back here again. We're going to make them just really good. Take the, as long as they can to get over here to us. You guys are going to be the center line. I'll have you guys there. My archers, let's see. All my archers are doing fairly well. You guys have all got a decent amount of health, so I can pull you guys back here. If I was going to lose anybody, these guys are not the worst people to lose, as they do actually have, they're pretty easy to replace. I would lose all that experience, though, so I prefer not to if I can. But basically, let me get it so that you I probably shouldn't use unless I have to. So anybody in the red is going to be reserves. Your reserves, if I really need you, I'll pull you guys out and utilize you. Cav, basically we just need to make sure that what we can do is have it so that for right now, wait until their general dies, and then we'll start trying to utilize you guys. It's like, this guy, literally the only one I feel safe using is this one guy that's in the yellow. Everybody else just kind of stay in the back. Okay, so here they come. So, pikes, you guys are in formation. I pulled back just a tiny bit. Now we should be able to do a decent amount of damage to this one skirmisher, the only skirmisher they have. Infantry, they've got a bunch of mercenaries, a lot of heavy units. If we can first take out this one skirmisher, we're then going to try and have my archers focus on their general's bodyguard. The sooner I kill their general, the better. Looks like you guys are trying to make your way over to attack me. Again, I want to make sure you guys are not going to be directly on the side so they can just charge you. I want to make sure that if anything, they fight the hoplites first, then we charge on in there and try and focus on their cav with my my cav. This guy's just kind of chilling there. He's just kind of sitting there for right now. Things are going well over here. You guys at least are able to get some shots in. General's bodyguard doesn't want to move on in just yet. I'm going to try and have you guys walk on in and see if he'll fight you. Oh, actually, I should have held you hold, because now they're charging you guys. Okay, cav. Let's get you guys to charge on in here and help out against that heavy cav. Did a lot of damage to my hoplites, but you guys are now fighting to the death there. That's what I want to see. Archers, at the moment, you guys almost have enough range to hit them with everybody. Some of you guys can. Yeah, now you can. Start focusing on the general's bodyguard. Enemy cav is breaking. Let's get you to start trying to flank there. Cav kind of just chase down this cav unit, try and then go after these skirmishers. General's bodyguard, now we need to focus you down with my archers. Okay, he's already losing a good amount of men. He's down to 17 guys. Send cavalry, run down their skirmishers. And then as soon as the general's dead, we can then start trying to see if we can focus down and take out the rest of their infantry. Okay, you're trying to charge in here. Yeah, go after us. Sure, that's fine. Enemy Johnny's already routing. Yeah, there we go. Fuck off, man. Yeah, now that the enemy general is dead, now please start breaking these guys if you can. I would hope that they just break off these charges. Wavering. They haven't routed yet. Pull back again, guys. Keep that up. Morale on these units is disgusting. They won't give up and die. They just won't. Like, some of them have been breaking. I've been able to get some to break and actually run away. We're down to 40% of the enemy army is still alive right now. Without their general, I know once they hit a certain point... I have to be really careful here. My cab's getting really low. I think I need to stop... Oh, actually, there's the chain route almost, pretty much. Yeah, keep shooting them for a second. And once they're out of range, then have you guys chase them. Yeah, they're good. Now you guys chase them. These guys can come back. And now we just need to start trying to surround what they have left. And they should be done. Now, please, please be done. If this is it, if this is the last army that attacks us, I'm fine. Did I lose any of my units? I did not! Wow, I am honestly surprised by that. So now, we should be able to make my way into the city. I hate how I'm not going to be able to recruit anything immediately. But, at least in a city, I will have a far better chance to defend myself as opposed to being out in the open. I'll at least be able to replenish my general's bodyguard units. And my pikes did not take that much damage. And the pikes are the main thing I'm banking on for defending myself. Just please don't attack me again. Fuck you! Oh my god. I have like nothing left. I know my archers didn't take all that much damage, but still, like... There's like nothing left here. I want this city so badly, though. I don't want to just give up. How much do they have around here still? I can see them try and attack me again there. Fuck it. Go big or go home, I say. Why not? Why not? Just let me have the city. Like, what I'm gonna hope happens here, since they only have their 3 units of infantry, I will only put up my guys that actually have decent health for my infantry, and try and get it specifically that once they engage us in melee, I will just run around the sides with my archers and then just start pelting them to death. That's the hope, because if we can shoot them from the back, they'll die really quickly. They really will.
Just make sure that yours is not one of them.
We'll try our damn best here. It's just everybody's in the red. Like, literally everybody's in the red. I've got all my archers. All my generals can't do anything. You guys are all way too beat up. Like, if I have to, I'll start using you guys, but you are so beat to hell. Got you. This one guy I'm really banking on. I think all of you guys, it's fine to put in front, just because then you guys can try and do something with your javelins. Just make sure you're really blobbed up. So like right there, right there. You guys all have fire at will on. That's good. My hoplites are pretty much dead. So all you guys just kind of back up the back line just in case. So kind of like that. Guard mode on. Archers, you have to do everything here, honestly. This entire fight depends on you guys. As long as my archers can do enough damage, we can win this. It's just, basically, you guys need to try and have it so that you can get them to focus on my infantry, and then my archers will try and shoot them from the backside. Guys just kept trying to run around the backside of me, but there we go. They're now starting to engage in melee. There you go. The pikes will hold really well. Just get every single one of you in melee here, and now that you are, now we adjust. So you guys run off to the side here, run off to the side here, and hopefully they don't try and chase you. But the hope is, minimize casualties as much as possible, run to the sides, and then just start shooting them in the back. So like just go like right there, and right over here. We want to make sure we're just shooting them in the backside to maximize damage, and hopefully kill them before they break all my men, or kill any of my unit models, please. Okay, unload. Because there you go, start unloading into them. Same with you guys, start shooting into their backside. Come on, come on. They don't feel like they're doing too hot. Yeah, they feel like they're losing already. One unit looks like it might be trying to run at you guys. No, they're just trying to readjust. Keep opening up on him. It's just that one hoplite unit that's left now. Run them down. I'm not letting you get the fuck away. Because let's see, they're at 17. Cav, let's just have you finish them off. Okay, so there we go. Only took 94 casualties. Didn't lose any of my guys again. Not bad. Now please have that be the last army that's attacking me. Please. Because if it's not, fuck. I really don't want that to be the case. We almost have this city. Almost. I know I'm stubborn that if they attack me again, I'll fight once more around here. Because I'm not giving up until I get this city. Although it would really suck if this army that has been with me the entire campaign so far died here. I swear to God. There we go! Finally!
This land is ours.
I wonder if I just decimated their entire military. Because it feels like that's what I might have just done there with that. Oh, hi. Different fight, but okay, this is fine. It's a bit of a refresher, where we just have to make sure we basically take out your general's bodyguard, and then we should be able to take this city too. Again, this is, I think, the last city that is rebel that I can take around here. So I will be needing to turn back around with these guys, because I know it was the, oh shit, the RDI, was it? The guys over on the western side of Greece. I know they're uppity. I don't think they haven't declared war on me just yet, if I remember correctly. But I know they're thinking about it. And it wouldn't be bad to send these guys back over there to try and help out just in case they do. Because these guys have a lot of experience, and I don't want to lose them. Like, that's the one thing I really appreciate about Rome Remastered, is even a really basic unit from early on, if you get enough experience, can actually do some decent damage in the late game, which I love. I love the fact that, like, okay, your old units aren't completely worthless because they have a lot of experience and veterancy and weapons and armor. Like, I always love that. Also, it really goes to show, like, how you can make, like, disgusting armies of, like, just peasants in Rome Remastered, which is always kind of fucking hilarious. So for right now, at least, the general went on a different side. Let's have you guys focus him down first, kill the general, and then as soon as he's dead, we can then focus on the rest of their units. Their skirmishers should be pretty easy to deal with. Hoplites, if we surround, should be fine. Just charge on in there in melee. You guys can do enough damage with how many of you there are. Just, yep, he's routed instantly. He's routed instantly there. Please kill him. Come on, don't let him get away. Get away from the enemy army. Get away from them, guys. Do not fight these guys in melee. We want to wait until that hoplite comes, that general comes back so we can kill him. Where is their skirmishers? Because the skirmishers we can just charge instantly. So if we can just get into the right angle, yeah, just charge into them. They'll break almost instantly. They will break instantly. Yeah. So break them instantly, run them down, and then hit the other Peltist unit too. And then the general's bodyguard, he'll probably come back out here and try and fight us again at some point. Although pull back for right now. Try and get over to the side, because I don't want to be in extended melee combat. So they're not leaving their general alone this time. That's probably for the best. Let's try and surround him properly, and these hoplites, because I want him to die. Once he's dead, actually, the Peltists are vulnerable right there. Go hit them first, because I want to just try and see if we can get a good angle on their general to kill him. Ooh, some of my guys are breaking. That's not good. I should probably just pull back now. Yeah, just withdraw at this point. We don't want to lose the experience. They did some good damage to us, but that's okay. We did quite a bit more to them than we lost, so it's fine. We'll pull back, have it so that what we'll do is just replenish once more, and re-siege this area. Almost killed that general. Almost did. But we just weren't able to get that last good shot in on him. He stepped on Knossos, just gave up immediately. So you guys can exterminate that area again, and now you guys just need to make sure to continue converting stuff. So keep grabbing the Temples of Zeus and stuff. We only have one more city now around here, which I think you guys can just go siege immediately. I actually don't have an extra troop right now. Okay, we'll have to wait one turn. Or, well, I can just do this. I can just pull one out. Leave just one guy, they'll be fine. And then we can siege the last city on the island of Crete, and we'll soon finally have it all under our control. And then I need to start trying to, and I know we're trying to work towards this right now already, Athens. In 3 turns, you'll be able to get me a far better fleet. I'm going to have you for right now, though. Try and thankfully these guys only take 1 turn. So grab the Royal Peltist, the heavy assault infantry guys. I'm going to start trying to recruit some of these guys, recruit 3 of them at least, and I'll have it so once you have those guys, I'll bring them over here, get them the weapon upgrade. All of you guys, actually, now that you're done with that recruitment, need to make your way back over here. These guys should be retrainable around here. Yes, they are. So retrain them, and then I'll have it so that once you guys are done, go re-siege this area once again. I might actually wait until the other units get over there, so that way we can try and have it so we have 10 guys as opposed to 6. Governor died. That's okay. I'll have to get another one. I've been getting... Oh, and actually, this is reminding me. I've been getting like 1 general every turn, almost every... basically. Where's my family tree again? I wanted to look at how ridiculous my family tree is starting to get. Because we have a very... we've been getting so many family members. So if we... I can't zoom out, can I? No, so I can't zoom out. If I can go across. And this is... Yeah, it's pretty long. And... Okay, it's not as far down as I thought it was. But no, this is still what the family tree is starting to look like at the moment. Oh, there's more. Oh, there is. Or is it just splitting it up? No, I think this is... Yeah, okay. So this goes from... Just the butcher... I'm just trying to double check and see if it's just like giving me the tinier small little family trees, or if it's literally... No, this is just... I have even more. I have cousins and so many other family trees that are just not attached to my main family on here as well. Wow, that's... Yeah. When you consider all of these, my family tree is even bigger than I originally thought it was. Okay. Now back over here, where I have to hope. You guys only have tier 1 of all of their buildings, which sucks. So, what I have to hope is that you guys ignore me long enough so I can get this built up, which takes 6 turns. Oh, God. I would not be able to train anything from that. And then I would have to restart building up all of my other buildings. I'd have to just max out the military stuff around here. And then hopefully be able to retrain. Like, maybe they'll let me have enough time for this. And in the meantime, I'm going to have it so... I'm gonna leave you guys here.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna start bringing my fleet back. And let's bring it around, probably like go around here, yeah. And I can have it so that you guys... Let's see. So, I need something for reinforcements. And I know this is a really good area because it's got the weapon armor upgrades. It can give me better cav units too. Because if what I can do is... those are the Lancers. Yeah, those are the Lancers. So if we just grab some of the Lancers from around here, I can say, hey, yeah, I'll just send these guys over on the boat. And then just... cab them, bring back the reinforcements later. So like here, bring me more, maybe bring me some fresh archers. You guys over here, I would say, give me some fresh of these guys. So about 4 turns, try and gather those units together. We can then bring them over here and try and have it so, what we can do is probably have it so we keep the units that are beat up in the city so that they can just kind of wait until they're retrainable and they'll be put into the army later, basically. Hopefully, you guys will survive this, because, like, we fought and bled for this city, and now I want to make sure we keep it. Another general's bodyguard, I will gladly accept you. And currently, you are in Thessalonica. I can bring you over, because I know we needed somebody in Pella. Sorry, somebody in Pella. Also, technically you're my allies, but I don't appreciate how close you are to me right now. Chalkis can grow. I do need to make sure that I'll queue that up here for you guys to do after that we finish this army barracks. More military celebrations for the guy we just got. And not bad there. And then that was just for recruitment and end of transport. Okay. Because at the moment, they're not sieging me. This would actually now be a good time to check and see, what did I do to their military? So I need to now find Syracuse in here, which I can't... Yeah, they're there. So they're actually a very recognizable one. So look at military... Yeah. I'm assuming... This looks like I took out about half of their military with all that fighting. Possibly. Because if that was the case, wow, beautiful. You guys, again, just take time. Please give me the time I need around here. Actually, while we're waiting, I can actually get the better fleets around here. I'm going to have you start getting me an improved fleet around here that I can use around this area specifically. And we'll probably have it be part of the fleet we'll be using anyways to try and push on into Rhodes. Because that's still another Yeah, it was like 2 turns for you guys until you're able to finish that up, and then I can start getting a better fleet over here as well. Once these guys are done, bring them over here too, because I can actually have them replace some of these guys, because I will want to do that at some point anyway. Also, I did decide to bring these guys back over here as I was worried that my allies were going to be able to try and siege the city before I could get to it. So let's fight this once again. Their turn is already passed, so they can't try and siege the city. The other reinforcements are almost here to be able to bolster this tiny little army of javelins. I am sad some of them lost a lot of experience from that retraining. They lost too many guys. I have to be very careful to make sure that I just need to use up ammo and then run. I don't need to try and push in here unless I know we can actually win with minimal casualties. Because the more damage I take, the more experience I lose from retraining, which is sad. I wish I could keep the experience maxed out no matter what. But like these guys lost quite a bit of experience. Let's see if we can actually kill the general this time though, because charge on in with everybody there. And please kill him before he runs away. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Don't let him get away. Ignore the infantry. Do not fight the infantry. We do not care about the infantry, but it does look like he's going to get away again. Ugh. Okay, well, let me see if I can take out the, if I can take out the skirmishers, I'll be happy about that. There we go. Pelt is finally broke. So, get away from those hoplites. Again, we want to ignore them. Run down skirmishers, and the general's now coming back out, so we might be able to properly kill him this time. Come on. Kill him. Do not let him get away. There we go. Although, actually, will they just let me open the gates? We might not have enough time to win that, especially since you guys are still chasing me. I should probably actually just take this victory that I've got right now. I'm barely damaged, and we can withdraw at this point. Although, if I really wanted to, I could just be a dick and just literally, they can't catch me. I'm on horseback. And technically, this is just going to give me a tie, so I don't think we won't get the city. But at least I do get to make sure that I don't lose any more guys. It's just a draw. Do I recover anything from this? No, I don't recover anything, but I at least wanted to double check that just in case. But it will mean I get to keep sieging them, so I don't have to withdraw and be pushed back a ton. So we can keep sieging them because I'm just worried about my allies. If I take a turn to replenish and then come back, they might have started sieging it and then they'll get this rebel city and I won't. Although honestly, I'm kind of expecting, once I take this city, there's nothing else for them to really expand into. I expect them to betray me, honestly. Especially with that army outside. That thing's huge. Okay. Because at least I've got you guys. You're currently stuck. Yeah, you can't get over there fully this turn. Just go there. Try and make your way here. You guys didn't take a ton of damage, and now they don't have a general's bodyguard at least. Like, he is straight up fully dead. Fort there. More stuff built. I really appreciate that. More family members. Like, seriously, I got 5 family members born in 1 turn. Yeah. Like, if we're having 5 characters born every turn, I can't wait to see like what my family tree looks like at the end game. Like, once we finish this campaign, I'm gonna make sure I showcase that, because I can only imagine how many family members I will have by then. It's gonna be ridiculous. Ah, fuck, we have plague in the city. No!
Reasonably.
That's not what I wanted. They're offering a ceasefire, though. And they'll give me 2,500 denarii for it. I really do want this. I want to keep taking this land from you guys, though, is the thing. And I still need their city. I'm going to say no.
Until next time.
But fuck, with that plague now... Or no, is it on him or the city? I think it's on him, actually. Because I know they've been trying to... they tried to get a spy in their last turn. I actually recruited a spy this turn to try and help out with that. Where... Is it on the city or is it on that dude? It is on the dude! It's not on the city! Oh, beautiful. That does go to show, though, that they are actually afraid of me if they're asking for peace right now. Which I appreciate. So yeah, we have a spy around here just to try and help us out and make sure they can't do any actions. Because right now, I at least have it so like I don't have to worry about them nearly as much because their armies are just slowly dying to attrition. Which is beautiful for us. Yeah, seriously, I get 3 to 5 people born every turn. Coming of age actually just happened around here. I would say, let's see, so we do need an area with another governor. It doesn't have another governor, which at the moment, closest one I see without a governor would be you. So we can send you down here, watch over that city, since we don't have a governor around there. And now, I need to make sure to send you guys over here. Because for the most part, by the time you get over here, everybody will be ready. Got all the archers, I've almost got all the cav. Almost have all the infantry too. No, I actually grabbed all the infantry already, technically. And so, we're now just waiting on you guys to get over here. And one more cav unit, basically. So, you'll be here almost literally next turn. I can actually bring you a little bit closer. Just so it'll be 2 turns instead of 3 to get you there. Then I can bring you guys over. And that will actually be enough for my army, I think. Yeah, that would almost completely replace everything, so that I would be able to start making my way out of here. I will also probably have it so the hoplites, I stop having my army. I'm going to have it so that you guys will stop being in this army. You're going to be staying anyways because I want you to train. But I want to replace them all with these Royal Peltas, honestly. I think I would rather have these guys, although they don't have a bonus versus Cav, do they? Because it was these ones. Offer charge, American stamina can sap. It doesn't specify anti-Cav, actually, now that I look at it. So technically, I think these guys are just better in general. Yeah, powerful charge, excellent morale. We'll use their thing before charging. Honestly, yeah, I think we can just get rid of my hoplites, which feels like blasphemy, but hey, we're still going to make sure we have good pikes. And then let's see, how many more turns do I have for in this city? So this one has 3 more turns until you guys will give up around here, and we now have our reinforcements. So you guys are just going to sit here and just let me starve you out now at this point, basically, which I'm okay with. Let's keep moving my guys forward, because next turn is when you guys can all make your way out of here and start pushing in. And that's 15 units there. That's honestly almost a full stack army. Actually, if I really want to, if I just bring these guys over, I basically can just replace the entire army. It technically doesn't have the armor upgrades, but I think that's okay. Gives me time to then try and be able to properly retrain these guys, as I do need to just try and do that. I'm still so happy the plague has not spread over to me just yet. Just yet. Basically then, once we have these reinforcements, I'm going to ignore every city with a plague, and actually Syracuse would probably be the next place, honestly. Although, it might not be a bad idea to just keep sitting here a little bit longer, just to keep trying to get this area to be able to retrain the stuff on its own. And there the fuckers are. Okay, well, at the moment, at least, I have been safe over here. Although I don't want to, I think we should have it so we just sit around here and wait until we can retrain these guys myself. Because we're now sieged over here, and I just so happen to have an army right here that my king can take over and lead, as you guys have done fucked up. You brought him out of retirement, and now he's gonna have to deal with you. So let's bring him north, and I'm gonna fuck these guys up. There is no way they are beating my king with this army that he's got here, where we're starting to slowly but surely just replace all of them with my elite units. Other than that, right now, though, he'll take some time to get up there. I do need also, what I'm doing right now is over here, this area is not growing anymore, and it's really close. So if we can get it about 300 more people, which I know we can actually transfer population with you guys, we can then have it so you'll be able to grow, and then the city can keep doing well. It's also another, let's see, another 2 turns for you guys. And then anything else of interest here? No, the RDR are now at war with me. That's the only thing that really has happened besides that. And at least, thankfully, I'm not being attacked in Sicily just yet. Governor here, I'll accept you. I do actually have a couple of you. One of you is going to stay around here. The other, though, is going to make its way over to the nearest city I see that doesn't have a governor. Let's see, I would say we can send you down there. Why not? So, go over here. Go watch over that city there. And then all this. A lot more construction, and now I should be able to move those guys out and actually get that area to grow. Faction. Also, what else is going on there I saw? So, you guys are now at war with each other, you're now at war with each other, and they've broken their alliances. Okay. Multiple cities have now grown, though, so we're getting several of you that are now starting to get to the point where we can now have you guys get to the next city size. Because honestly, I can now see like why trade can get so ridiculous because of what Corinth and Athens are at right now. You guys make a disgusting amount of money, and it's all trade. Like straight up, most of that's trade. 4,000 for trade in Athens alone. Like that is crazy. So like you guys are doing well there. 7 besiege, we know about that, but I'm almost there. The RDI, yep, you guys have an agent in there. You might be trying to open the gates. But my king, oh, he can get to you right now. Hi guys, yeah, get out of here, you barbarian scum. What the fuck are you on about? Why are you trying this? You are not going to be, like now, I was okay just having these borders up here. I'm now going to conquer you. I also had a spy around here at some point. Got one over there. Yeah, some of you guys haven't been using all that much. I thought I had another one. Oh, no, yeah, you're the one I was thinking of, because I brought you over here. Let's try and bring you up to this area. Although I could get a new one if I really want to, because you're actually pretty old. Because I want to scout out and see where their armies are. I know where their cities are, because I have walked around this area quite a bit already. But we'll keep pushing up this way with my king, slowly but surely. And it does look like you guys, so I can't retrain just yet. But as soon as I start getting some of these things built up, I think this will allow me to retrain all of my infantry besides you guys. And then this is the second level stables. It's a little awkward with this mod to try and tell like what does and doesn't allow me to recruit certain things, because it's all attached to this building. But I'm pretty sure, I know the archery range, this one will allow me to retrain all my archers. I think the lancers were here, so we need to get the 3rd level of this to be able to retrain, but the 3rd level of both, I'll be able to train everything.
Let us end the bloodshed.
Interesting. Rome is actually asking for peace right now. I'm actually kind of tempted to take this for right now, but you're not offering me money. So no.
Until next time.
Give me money and I'll accept it. If you were like the Syracusans and offered me money along with it, sure, I would have accepted it, because I would have had plenty of time to then focus my front on to the Syracuse forces, which at the moment does look like a lot of that plague is going away for them. And so at this point, they might start pushing into me soon, although I'm about to finish the barracks upgrade around here so that I'll actually be able to retrain my troops soon. Okay, and you guys are finally sailing out of here one last time. They only really have their captain and the one unit of hoplites that's still alive. So once he's dead, especially with the fact I have even more of these javelins now, I'll be able to easily just mop up the rest of their forces here. And again, I don't think there's any other rebel cities around here now at this point. I might keep these guys over here in the east just in case that my allies ever betray me, and so I have something at least that can harass and do some decent damage. Honestly, it's partially just because I'm realizing how much I love like horse archer type units in Total War. I've been having a lot more fun with them more recently in my like canned Bragg's canned campaign for Third Age, and these guys are kind of similar. They're javelins, but it still kind of it gets that same itch where you guys are very good at doing a lot of damage from range and can maximize that quite nicely. So yeah, like you guys just try, I guess, and get in range, and then you're just going to die. You actually kind of survived that shot there. Although, honestly, I should probably have you guys focus your damage onto the one with 80. Although, actually, what I can just do is, instead, I think there's enough of you guys that if we just charge these guys in melee, I'll break them. I don't think I need to worry too... Yeah, there we go. Like, that guy instantly broke. Save the ammo. Pulp. You guys are idiots. Gotta love that. Yep, just unload your ammo into the javelin hoplites. I don't know why you guys turned skirmish mode off. But focus them. Don't fight them in melee. Just shoot them from every possible angle. When you run out of ammo, then run them down. There we go. Just fill him full of holes. Make him a pincushion. Did I recover a decent amount of guys, please? 11? It's okay. At least I now have the city. So now we can take the time to retrain these guys, get them back in tip-top shape. And yeah, I think these guys will just be staying over here. Like, honestly, I might just occasionally have... Like, these guys are honestly pretty cheap in comparison to some of my other armies. I don't mind the idea of just having an army of these guys and just armies of these guys, like tons of them, all over the place to harass my enemies. Because honestly, they do a decent amount, they do some decent work. Oh, you guys are gonna sally out here. Wow. Okay. This one I'm just gonna probably auto-resolve. I don't see the need to fight this. Yeah, you can just auto-resolve that. They only killed 30. So there we go. 2 more cities for us. Now, that army right there, the one in Itanos right now, you guys need to specifically now retrain what you have, and I need to make sure you have a full stack army, and then you're going to start getting out of here. You'll then start trying to prepare yourselves to invade Rhodes, which I need to make sure... Oh, yeah, they've got silver armor and weapons right now at that point. I think I'm going to hit them at Kos first. I don't think I'll hit their capital first. I think Kos will be the best area for me to hit instead. And at the moment, let me see. So, at the moment, I've been trying to build these areas up as much as I can. You guys have the best quality of stuff I can recruit around here, but also you have the smallest population. So that's a bit of an issue. Because like this right here, that hurts it quite a bit. You guys have quite a bit more men, but you don't have nearly as much quality. And I'd rather just make sure we train the stuff around here. We might just have to wait a little bit longer until we properly are ready to push on into and deal with them, sadly, though. Enter report, construction report, recruitment report. Also, one thing I noticed, I thought it was supposed to be a 1-to-1 ratio on disbanding. And it might be just this mod, actually. But, like, you guys here, I didn't get nearly as many men. I get, like, what, 30 or 50 per unit? So I get, like, half the unit instead of... Yeah, I got 50 there. So I need 1 more unit now after this to then get you guys to properly grow this city. I thought I was going to just be, I'd get 100 each time, but no, it's only half the unit. So back up here now. Let's see. You gonna fight me? Nope, you ran like a bitch like you should. Again, you probably have heard the tales. Okay. I was going to say, heard the tales of my faction leader, Demetros, the lewd. Yes, he's feared for being lewd. That's why everyone fears him. Not something badass, like he's the butcher. No, he's just really fucking lewd. God damn it. I should look at what trait gives him that specifically, because I'm curious now what gave him that. He did not have that before he retired, right? I think he got that after he retired. And so he's just got that when he's been sitting in the city. I want to check that out. I want to see what that is. Also, now I can probably show off what my Royal Peltas look like. Because those guys are the best infantry unit I can recruit. Can't wait until I can get them a lot of experience too, and better armor and upgrades too.
Bravery that will be written in the blood of our foes.
Let's do this. Yeah, because what I want to see is these guys. So this is... If I can get the thing go away, won't go away. So here they are. My Royal Peltas. I like the look. I really do. Now, so what we're going to do is just grab all of my skirmishers and all my infantry here. Basically, I have to have it so that pikes in the middle, and then have it so that I have half of you guys on each side, right there. And kind of put that up a little bit, actually. We can move up a little bit, because it's basically you guys like that. And then these guys about there. And then archers. I honestly don't know if I need to have this many. Like, I think I might need to get more archers in my armies. Guys up there. And then General's Bodyguard. Because honestly, this is a disgusting army, and they're probably just gonna... Are they gonna advance on me? At the moment, they're just sitting there, so we can slowly take our time to move up to them. Okay, so we're in range at least enough that we can start shooting their javelins. I need to get a little bit closer because they have some slingers I can't specifically hit just yet. So let's get you guys just move up a little bit more. Kind of right about there. And then that should be close enough that you guys can hit pretty much the entire enemy army. Yeah, there you go. And now, hi guys! I love that literally all my units have a javelin component, so if you guys are going to try and throw shit at me, I can just throw it right back at you. Let's get my cav, though, and get you guys along the side here. Archers, I would prefer you guys to focus their skirmishers. Because for right now, at least, I can just let them kind of slowly walk on into me and die, because my infantry can absolutely slaughter these guys. Like, they tried, but I was able to just unload into the General's Bodyguard and just pretty much kill him. Let's have it so now let's get a good charge in with my cav on this side here, and then that should be the end of their army pretty much at this point, because they don't have a lot. I've already taken out about 80% of their forces. There we go, those guys are broken. And then they've got just the slingers, which, hi guys! Aww. They just ran immediately. Okay, so not that bad for damage. Took a little bit, but not a ton. And now I can keep trying to push my way forward into their lands. I am kind of sad, though, that because I have such elite units now in this army with the Peltas, I can only recruit those guys in, I think, 2 regions right now. I think Athens and Corinth are the 2 areas that I have built up my barracks enough that I can actually grab those guys in those regions. Like, I'm actually focusing, like, I don't need to focus on my economy all that much right now. Not nearly as much as my military. And so pretty much every city I have is focusing on military first, then they get the economic buildings afterwards. Because I actually make a lot of money still, even with the fact that I now have practically 3, well, okay, technically, this army is a lot lower cost right now than what it actually is supposed to be, because it took so much damage. But it's essentially, I've had about 3 full stack armies walking about doing stuff. Oh, those poor bastards decide to be like right next to my king when he's pushing in here. Because honestly, let's see. Do you have Night Battle? I'm curious if you do or not. You do have Night Battle. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, fuck your reinforcements. So just honestly, just push through that, auto-resolve that, exterminate the populace then. And then this army that's like right out here, push them back. Do I have anybody that can have watch over the city? Got like an extra one here. Have you slowly make your way up around to this area to try and be able to watch over it. After I then start trying to, well, first get this, then start building up the stuff for recruitment. And then I need to have it so you'll try and get the Zeus stuff after that. But you guys can just chill around here for right now. Just repair everything there. And we can just slowly take my time to kind of push on into these guys.
Think very carefully before you...
Wow, you're ballsy. Are you seriously asking for money? Or saying accept or we'll attack? We are currently at war. No. You know what? This is my counter proposal. You are going to become my bitch, and you're going to become my vassal. That's the only thing I'm going to accept.
Do not take us for fools.
You are, though. You are fools. You started a war with me, thinking you could, I don't know, take one of my cities, just freely. When you had heard about my lewd king, and what he would do to his enemies that do not bow down before him and beg for mercy. Where at the moment now, at this point in time, basically I'm literally just waiting for, oh yeah, just this one unit. Okay, he's there. Now I can have you guys pull out of here, and let's have it so, let's push you on up this way. And just have to lower the taxes, and you guys will be fine there. Then I'm just gonna ignore you. I'm gonna ignore those armies, and I'm gonna go siege your shit. So I'm just gonna push on up here. And you know what? I'm gonna starve these crappy units out, and I can now at least have my spy though. Start trying to make my way up, because I just want to see like where their armies are, what they're doing. Because I'm gonna have my king kind of keep slowly pushing on in this way. How much land did these guys have anyways? So if we go to them, they were towards the bottom. So territorially, you've got like 12 regions. A decent amount. Although actually I am curious. So at the moment I want to see the top 5. So top 5 factions right now. So that'd be the Seleucids. I'm assuming Seleucids, Ptolemy, Rome, and Carthage. Yeah. Wow, look at that. So Rome has been expanding very slowly. Carthage is kind of plateaued. Same with the Ptolemy. The Seleucids lost land, but they've stabilized, and they're kind of growing. I'm in a pretty consistent line, actually, which is pretty nice. So we are growing rather rapidly, which is nice for us. But no, it looks like you guys have like 12-ish regions. So I know of a couple of them. I know at least of these 2 for sure. Do they have more land up here? They might. Didn't I recruit a spy around here? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. So we can have you kind of scout out about up here and try and figure out what's going on. Because I could have sworn they had a little... They have a decent amount of land. And I only know of a couple of cities right now. Unless I really missed that many, or they've just taken that many rebel settlements and it just hasn't updated that these are no longer rebel. That might be what's going on, because I know at least of 3 cities for sure. I know of that. Mission report. Construction report. Okay. Finalize. Faction announcements. More fan members. Literally every turn it's been at least 1 to 3 guys. New general. Let's see. I'm gonna have you come over here. I'm gonna have you try and help out with this area. with its growth. I want it to grow faster than it is. So like put that on low taxes so it grows as quickly as possible. And then it should be about one more turn until I can start trying to actually retrain you guys there. Literally the turn before I was going to be able to start retraining units. You start sieging me. Literally the turn I was about to start being able to recruit units. You start sieging me. Okay. Let's see. So the way you guys are attacking me again. So I can't look at who that is. Yeah, you're the one in the city. I'm gonna camp you off the map, honestly, because you're in the very north. So let's fight this ourselves. They don't have a chance here. They've got about 1,000 guys, and the quality of my troops is vastly superior than theirs. So what we'll do is, I'll set up right on the edge of the map on the northern section because they're attacking me from the south. We'll camp the guys that were in the city, kill them off immediately. Then we can turn our attention back around for most of the rest of the enemy army. Honestly, I think we just need maybe just my pikes.
The day has dawned.
Let's see. I might have my pikes and my peltas focus on the forces that are making their way over with my archers. Or I could just have so we have my entire army there. Turn around once everything else is dead. Because me throwing javelins at them will absolutely slaughter them all. Because the enemy reinforcements should be right here. So if we have you guys set up here, and then have all of you guys group up. Yeah, I'll just have you guys all help out here, and then we can just turn you around. And honestly, they don't have like skirmishers, so I can just have those guys be dealt with my cav. So you guys just go about here, move on up. Archers, group up 2, and then just get ready to pelt the men that are making their way onto the map. And my cav can probably just do a good amount of damage to distract the enemy that are trying to attack us.
Ferrymen will be busy today.
Yeah, because here they are. So they are just on. Make sure you guys all have skirmishers on. You do. Perfect. That's what I want. Guard mode on as well. Yeah, just walk on straight into my army here. As I just decide to destroy you guys. Actually, what I can just do is you guys are not using all your stuff. So you guys go right here. Some of you don't need to move. Some of you do. So kind of adjust there. We've already killed, let's see, about 70-ish guys already at this point in time. And then I can get everybody else on the sides now, too. General's trying to run and flee. Oh, damn it, I didn't put my archers onto skirmish mode off.
And now his men fear us.
There we go. Yeah, now you guys should all be running now at this point. Because there's basically all the forces that were in the city. All just running away and dying. Or they're standing around just waiting to be shot at by my archers. Enemy reinforcements haven't even got here yet. Let's see, because these are mercenary spearmen, slingers, General's bodyguard. I will now want to try and have you guys, so let's have my cav try and see if you can finish these guys off, get them to run off the map, and then I can turn my guys around now. So let's have you guys try and turn around, adjust, start focusing your attention onto the enemy reinforcements. Archers adjust as well, because they're almost here. And I do love they're attacking such tiny armies that, honestly, I can slaughter them pretty easily. So, Cav, let's have you guys get rid of their skirmishers. Archers did what damage they could to the... Oop, he's running. Yeah, he got shot in the ass. Perfect. So he's now dead. Infantry's all running now, so just run them down. And it's just one more army, right? And we got some skirmishers there,
Only frightened rabbits running.
The general's a hoplite. Okay, so for the most part now, let's pull back here, guys. This is just all infantry now at this point. So wait until they get in melee and then just charge them. They'll all break at that point. Like, I don't know what you guys are expecting there. They barely killed 200 guys. Apologies, Mark. And I was able to take out... I wasn't able to take every named general. I was able to take out this first... this one here for sure. This one, no, I took out the 2 named generals. It was the captain. This last captain actually is the one that I didn't take out. So yeah, but both the named generals died, but it was the... Oh, good. Now he's back to Demetrios the Conqueror now again, as opposed to Lude. Oh, I need to check what trait he had again for that. I still want to know what trait gave him the Lude title. Because I still find that hilarious. that instead of being known as the Conqueror, well, as he now rightfully is, he was known as the Lude for a time. I guess that's what he likes to do in his spare time when he's retired, but when he has to, he will pick up the sword and start conquering everybody in his path. You know, because I want to see. Let's go check that. What trait gives you Lude? Oh, also I need to get rid of that. Did I get rid of the other one in here? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. So I got rid of that. You guys can just build everything up so that we can start trying to convert. You do not have the Temple of Zeus already in here. Perfect. But let's have it so you... Let's see, where is it again? So, what trait is it? Godlike perfection. Passionate, conceited, trusty, social drinker, engineer, architect, expert on natural philosophy, hot-headed, publicly loyal, confident, epic poet, hasty, tactical expert, night fighter, philosophically inclined, king of the Macedonians, scion, conquering hero, exterminator, sharp, sanguinary. Which one is it? Oh no, it's just Lude. I was hoping it was something else, but no, this man has no restraint in his lewd and lascivious language and behavior, and delights in his collection of unusual artworks. Okay. I thought it might have been something else, but no, it is not. Okay. But there we go. Spy, yeah, keep trying to explore around here, because I know at least of 2 more cities here. You're trying to kind of go up and around this way to see, just in case. I'm pretty sure they don't have any land around here, but they might, possibly. Also, like, what do you guys have here? Like, I was now about to be able to retrain most of my shit. If you would have let me. And I don't have any agents around here for diplomats. I just have spies out right now. I have to wait until they siege us out or attack us. Because I didn't get to have my reinforcements go there like I wanted them to. Because we had to switch over to the RDI now. Although, we can still send more men over that way. Like, I still have really good troops around here. I can still just try and grab some from around Athens. I think, again, Corinth, I think can grab them too. Yes, they can. So we have you grab some men around here. So, like, say, 3 turns of recruitment. And then try and send them over that way. So we lost another admiral. Send them siege to Syracuse. Yeah. Okay. I want to at least try and do 1 turn in to try and see if that's going to be like what we're leaving off with, and if they're going to be trying to assault us here. Like, even with me having very few guys, I still have high hopes. I could maybe... Well, this is what I think I should try and do as well. You give me a diplomat, and we can try next turn. Put them on the boat. If they siege me out for a couple turns, I might still not lose all my units. And we can try and have it, so what we'll do is we'll talk to them and ask them, will you give me a peace? Probably not, but we can try it.
Dear friend.
You guys want an alliance. I don't think I will be accepting this, as at the moment, you are at war with some of my allies. So I will say no. I will take the trade, though. So we'll try and get rid of that. I just want the trade.
A most generous proposal.
I didn't mean to give you money, though. Damn it. That's fine. But yeah, no, at least I will take the trade with you guys. At least that. But I don't want to ally with you guys. Also, I don't know exactly where you are on the map, and I might actually need to conquer you guys at some point. So, they didn't assault... Oh, they stopped! Oh my, okay. That's beautiful. I can get my retraining going on, then. Who needs to offer them peace, then? Fuck them. Perfect. Another one of my cities grew around here. I am so glad I decided to try and do that, like, 1 more turn. Oh, also, you should definitely try and retrain all these guys. Also, isn't this a mercenary? No, that is not a mercenary, so I should be able to retrain him as well. But, okay, good. I'm glad I decided to try and see what was going to go on around there. I do need to make sure, though, I keep trying to remember that you guys around here, again, we want this guy to be the one that kind of is the garrison, but for now, at least, I can try and have it so the next turn you guys will be moving forward, and then this guy can keep, my king can keep moving in. Again, I'm trying to see if they have any other land around here. At the moment, I don't see anything. So I know of this city next, I know of this one. They must have taken a lot of these rebel lands, honestly, but I do think this is probably going to be a pretty good place to end for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign and the thoughts you have on it in general. This is Rampant, and I'll see you guys next time.